Hello darlings, and welcome back to Myshuno. We are back in the fashion district today at a new apartment with some new Sims to introduce you to. Meet these three handsome specimens. Sheldon, Otis and Oliver all live together and all chase the same dream of becoming a famous actor. Sheldon, a Myshuno native, is taking up every acting job offer he can get at the minute, which are few and far between. So just like his housemates, modelling has been keeping the piggy bank full for the meantime. Otis, who is originally from Ireland, is also chasing that acting dream and moved to Myshuno a couple of years back. Sadly, modelling for various adverts is where his career lies for the minute. Oliver is happy to go with the flow and doesn't care where he can get the money. Acting, modelling, and even a little bit of escorting. He's out for a good time anywhere he can get it. But one thing is for sure, these guys have become close friends and love to party nearly every night of the week. So let's get into game and build them something fitting. Happy Tuesday to everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Build the World. That was very dramatic today. First things first, you're going to have to excuse my flickering, fluffy audio. What you're hearing is my aircon unit on in the back of me. I have to have it on today because I'm sweating my chuff off, darlings. It is absolutely boiling here. Anyway, pause, please. You've obviously just been introduced to the newest housemates. Yeah, the newest housemates that we're going to be actually making, or we've made, for the Myshuno save file. And these are the wonderful humans right here, or Sims, shall we say. So you've obviously heard a little bit of their backstory. We're going to develop this a little bit further the more that we do this build. I think with this house, we'll probably be here for a couple of weeks furnishing it. So I am looking for some storylines for these wonderful and very attractive, may I add, Sims. Very much for it. We'll go over them a little bit more together. First off, we've got Otis. Otis O'Connell. I think Otis is from Ireland. I reckon he comes from Ireland. And he's over trying to pursue his acting career. And he decided to move to Myshuno first off instead of Del Sol Valley. Get a bit of networking going on, do a bit of modelling to earn a bit of money, that kind of vibe, before he maybe lands his big break. That's my kind of sort of storyline for Otis. Otis is gay, but I've made Sheldon bisexual and Oliver, I've made him pansexual. So they are the kind of sexualities that I'm feeling for this household. So whether or not they may strike up a romance or something between them, who can say? I'm going to leave that up to you. I'm just going to leave it completely open. They're obviously very much party animals, all of them. So I want to make that apparent with the house. I reckon they're renting this place together. They're all trying to chase their acting career. I reckon Sheldon is a native to Myshuno, and I reckon maybe Oliver comes from somewhere like Windenburg or along those kind of routes, a bit more of a very traditional town, and he moved here very similar to these two to kind of chase his acting career, but also do a bit of modeling on the side, as they all do. Maybe for the game mags, maybe they're part of the pit crew for RuPaul's Drag Race or something, that kind of vibe, just trying to get a bit of that moolah, you know. But we're going to develop the story a little bit further the more the build progresses. I kind of left it kind of just flat. I just wanted a few pretty faces for this one, to be honest with you. I won't lie to you. But this is the apartment that we're moving in. So it is that kind of masonette kind of vibe. So it goes upstairs and downstairs. And this is the kind of vibe I've gone with for in here. So it's very kind of modern, but also a nice blank canvas for us all to put a bit of personality in here. So this is going to be the main entertaining space. I probably want to get a bar in here and a sofa with a big TV and stuff for them, a games console, maybe even a desk underneath the stairs and things as well, so they can do a bit of PC gaming. They've all got very kind of similar skills and interests and stuff, so they gel very well together in this household. Especially with gaming and things. I think that was probably their main hobby when they're all together, plus drinking. So that's my kind of vibe with them. Kitchen in here, maybe a small dining table in here somewhere if we can do that, or even a breakfast bar. And a bathroom downstairs. The biggest bathroom, the smaller bathroom is upstairs. So at least they've got two, but with the floor plan that I made upstairs, the bathroom had to be a little bit smaller, and you'll see that in just a second. So they've each got a very similar shaped and sized bedroom, so I don't really mind who goes in what. The weird thing that with this lot is that this whole side of this build on this side doesn't have any windows, and that really bothers me. So I've tool modded one in, like, barely at the minute. It still needs to come out a little bit this way, but I hate using the tool mod, so I'll figure that out at a later date. But yeah, so each with their own bedroom, a small bathroom, and then they've got this entertaining balcony here, which I've kind of like gave them access. So if they've got friends or if they're having a party and stuff, we're going to make this into a bit of a party balcony. I can hear how bad my audio is. You're going to have to excuse me, but I don't care. I don't want to sweat my tits off today. I'm not in the mood for it. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So today, where we're starting off, we're going to start off on the main entertaining space, really. Main entertaining space. If we've got time, we'll move on to the kitchen, but we'll see. We'll see with that. I think we're just going to concentrate on this room today. Bit of a shorter part because of Daisy. I've got Daisy downstairs. I can see her on the Daisy cam. And I'm a new mother, you know, I've got to be there for my new puppy. So you're just going to have to bear with. But anyway, let's get over to the build mode and we're going to make a start on the entertaining area space. Okay, my darlings, here we are. So the first thing we're going to start off with is obviously going to be a bar. I think it needs to be a fully stacked bar as well. They are partying every single night. All of their aspirations are party animals as well. I think they're just very young. I reckon they're going to be around about 2021 kind of age. That might not sound young to people, but it does to me because I'm old. So I definitely want to give them some kind of big bar in here to make this the kind of main focal point of the living room rather than the sofas and stuff themselves. Maybe we'll have a look. We'll have a look. So what would be the perfect bar for this place? Okay, I tried a bigger bar in here, and it just wasn't working. It wasn't working for me, so what I've decided to do instead is use this smaller one here from the Desert Lux pack. And I think that looks kind of nice in here. I think we need some long lights over there as well. Pulled out the base game cabinet too, which I don't mind too much. I don't mind too much at all. I've turned my aircon off for the minute, my loves, but my window's open, so if I'm going to be speaking in very whispery, dulcet tones, it's because I don't want my neighbours to hear that I am building an imaginary bar in a computer game. And to be honest with you, loves, I really wouldn't give a shit if they did hear me. But we're moving on anyway. So yeah, I'm kind of into that. We're going for kind of a stylish look in here, I think. Maybe semi kind of like retro here and there. I wouldn't mind some records and stuff up here. Maybe a nice like clock up there too. Now, they did come with some lovely decorations, didn't they? With the high school... was it the high school pack? I think it was. Could I be imagining that? I nearly burped right into the microphone then. Oh, no, it's here. These ones. I mean, it's not really fitting the aesthetic for me. That one's not too bad. But it's not really going with the aesthetic. But it needs to be an eclectic mix of aesthetics anyway for this place, because we've got a big mixture of personalities. That looks very satanic, that, doesn't it? Not the palm reading so much, but the eye and the goat. I mean, crack on if that's your thing, but not for here. Oh, that one's not too bad. Oh, that one could be a vibe, actually. Let's do that. It's almost making me want to bring out a big record player or something into like a jukebox, but we know how ugly they are, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I think they need a big, massive stereo system instead. I think it would suit the I'm going to say aesthetics again, but their personalities a little bit more, you know? Right, and the clock what I had in my head was that this one here, but I'm just wondering, does it come in anything other than bright colours? I mean, it's got a plainer swatch there. Oh, I'm kind of into that. I think it needs to be smaller. Let's do that. I'm going to plop a little clock up. Plop a clock up. If you see me like going like this and that, it's because I'm checking my Daisy cam. She seems to be asleep at the minute, so we're all right. We're all right for the next hour, maybe. So let's see how we can get along with this. Yeah, I'm kind of into that. Kind of into that indeed. I think we need some nice curtains and blinds in here. I think for up here, what I want to use is maybe this blind of dreams that I always tend to use. That could be cute. But then maybe for these bigger windows, what we can use are those beautiful curtains that we use to death now, because they're the only decent ones in the game, to be honest. Where are they? There they are. These ones. Even in that swatch would work well with the aesthetics and colours that we're going to be using throughout this land. Enough of that. Enough of that. We're moving on. Moving on surely and quickly. Rapidly. There we go. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. Yeah, cool. Into it. As I said, some lighting. But I do want to get some sofas and stuff out now. I'm going to put the TV on a jaunty angle in here. I reckon one of them may play the piano as well. I should do that. I'll do that with the skills because that would be a perfect space for a piano. But I know I said I was going to put a desk under there, didn't I? We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to pull out a few things and we'll put them around together. Okay, I've pulled out a few things to make a start here. So I'm going to use this here, this coffee table. I really like using this as a kind of TV unit, especially when you put it over into a corner. I think because the curves on it, it just works. It just works quite nicely. So I'm going to do that. Now we're going to use these sofas, IKEA special sofas. I reckon they are earning quite a bit of money, these guys. I reckon they are, even though they're only doing like kind of like extra work, as in like being extras. And I don't mean to say only, but they want to make their big breaks. They want like proper acting jobs, but they're getting paid quite a bit of money from all of these things. And they pool all their money together and they're absolutely made up for it. I'm going to do two sofas around on that side there. I'm also going to do a lamp here. Now I'm thinking about putting the desk over by the window rather than under the stairs. I also tried to put a piano under the stairs and over here, but it was just too big. So I've moved the piano upstairs into one of the bedrooms. And I think what I'm going to do is have Sheldon be the piano player and be the bit more musically gifted because he's got higher skills than the rest of them in the house. So I think I'm going to give him a high piano skill as well. So that's another one of his very many hidden talents. Zebra print rug. I mean, we're in a house with a bunch of gays and a pan and a bi, sorry. So it's not a bunch of gays. Well, a bunch of queers, shall we say. And I think they would have good taste. And I'm not into animal print at all. It's just not for me. But I can see these lot vibing with that kind of thing. So that's what we're going to do. Yes, we are indeed. Games console as well. I did say I want that to be kind of like reflected heavy in their kind of like personalities. And I also put the stereo over here behind the sofa and in front of the window as well. I mean, it's not the perfect spot for it, but I think being near the bar and things, I think it could work quite nicely. Now, I wish we had some disco balls. I would love to have some disco balls in The Sims. I think that would be perfect. I would be flopping one in this room without a shadow of a doubt. Right, we're going to pick a desk together then. So I definitely feel we should have a desk here and then maybe a bookcase under here. I still haven't got the new modular bookcase yet because, it's a long story, but I tried to update my PC to Windows 11 the other day, but I've got to go into like the PC BIOS to be able to do this and I just don't trust myself with that. So yeah. Things are staying like this for the minute until I can work out what to do. The end. It's been a stressful time, loves. It really has. No, not that one. Definitely not that one. Can it be this one? I don't know if this is going to work with the tones I've got in here. What about if we did a bit more of a colour? I mean, the red doesn't look too bad with it, actually. What's the purple like instead? Oh, that one's a bit better, I think. Let me have a little wander around just to sort of see. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that one's quite nice as well. Oh, that one's not too bad. What about if we used like an old one of these instead? Maybe not like a battered one. Oh, that could work a little bit better actually. Yeah, that one works a little bit better. And I could do a nice gold mirror down here. Yes, let's do that. So, as I said, I think this will be the perfect place for a desk because I can put the desk there, put the chair there. Might do a desk chair. Oh no, do you know I will because I'll use this one here. What tone would work well in this room? A pink would work. Even this one. A little bit geometric. What about white? Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. Yes, let's do that one. There's a little bit of glam, this apartment, but I can imagine it being a good place to come back and have a party in, you know? And I think we should do a desktop down here. We'll just do that normal, generic-looking desktop. There we go. And I think oh, no, maybe they stream or something. If they're playing games a lot. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a little white streaming setup. Yeah. Doesn't need to be anything too fancy. Maybe they do a little bit of streaming in their like free time and stuff. I can imagine that. This would be a nice little backdrop as well, wouldn't it? Oh, yes. Yes, very nice. So what I need now, we need to find a mirror. Why is that so overexposed in here? I don't get it. I don't get why it's looking so overexposed. It shouldn't do, because it's got one light in here. You know, like, really? It's still overexposed and there's no light in here. Sims loves. What more can be said? We're just going to have to bring it back. I need to find a bookcase, a mirror, and maybe just a few other trinkety bits for this area. And I think we're going to have time, definitely, to make a start on the kitchen as well. So we'll do that too. So this is what I decided on, using that gorgeous leaning mirror. I want more of these. I want some more leaning mirrors in the game. I really do. Or just more mirrors, full stop. Now, none of the bookcases were working for me under here, so I decided to make my own. I'll just put some shelving up, put some trinkety bits on there, including some books, a little area where I reckon they maybe store all of their music for like this big stereo over here. A little robot vacuum. Us gays and queers are very clean. And I put some plants up on the wall just there. And I think that's nice. I think that fits in with the aesthetic that I've gone for in here as well. Very stylish. Yeah, cool. Okay, so onto the kitchen. We're going to use this kitchen here from Dream Home Decorator in this swatch. I just think this swatch kind of blends in quite nicely with the aesthetics that we've gone for. That's what we're going to do. Right, we're going to put a fridge here. We're going to put 2 counters here. I'm going to put the oven there. And I think we're going to finish it off on the edge here. Here. And then maybe... I really don't like the diagonal pieces, but I'm going to use it anyway. No, in fact, I know what I want to do there. I want to put a little breakfast bar in. Can we fit an island in here? No, I think it would be quite a squeeze to fit an island in here. So what I'm going to do is put that door there and just bring it as close as I possibly can to the edge here. And I'm going to do a little bar moment there, I think. Let's see what happens. So we need a nice fridge and cooker. So this is what I've decided on. I changed the color of the cabinets as well. I really didn't like the look of them. So I've changed it just slightly. And I think the wood tones just fit a little bit better in here. We've gone for a snowy escape oven, and I've brought out this fridge as well, which is from, was it Cool Kitchen or something? Yeah, I think it was from Cool Kitchen. That I'm kind of for. Now, this was not working for me, having the door here into the bathroom. So I've put the door behind the bar area, just shuffled the bar forward a little bit more, and rearranged the clock and the photos that I put up. And then that's going to allow us now to put in some kind of like little mini dining area where they can come and sit and have a little bit of food. And I use the same matching bar stools as well, what we've used out there. And I think that's going to be absolutely perfect. It will. Now, we're definitely going to do some cabinetry in here. So I think we're going to go, obviously, for the same cabinets that we've used down below here. Yes, we are indeed. When was it you? Are you the matching one? I mean, it's hard to tell. I think it's this one, isn't it? Oh, I hate this one. Just because of the stupid... Yeah, let me have a look at you. No, we're not using you. I forget every time how much I dislike that. So we're using this one here. So it's not perfectly matching, but it will be fine. We'll do that there. We'll do a corner piece in this place as well. We'll do a little bit of that. Yep, this is all absolutely fine. One of those there, and then an end piece, if you will. And another little one up the top there. So they've got quite a lot of... Yeah, I want to do that in here. It covers up all those tiles as well, which I like. I love the tiles, but it's nice to see them just in the kind of like halfway points on a kitchen. Do you know what I mean? You might not, but I know what I mean, and that's all that matters. Right, and then I want a little... can I use this in here? That looks quite nice, actually. Is that a little bit too classic for in here? No, I think it's fine. I'm going to use this extractor just because it's newish and the others are boring. Yeah, we'll use that. The gold accent on it as well looks fine. Gold. And I think what I want to do is flop a sink in somewhere. I think what we should do is maybe put the sink next to the fridge. That's what we'll do. And I might want to go for a semi-gold accent with the sink. But we're kind of limited on that because Sims and it. I don't really want to go classic with the sink either. Oh, actually, we'll go for this one. We'll go for this one here and that one there. And then that'll match in nicely with the oven itself. So, as I said, we'll make a start on the kitchen today, and that's exactly what I've done. I still want to add details and stuff in, but we'll come back tomorrow and do that. I think that'd be the best way. I need to get and look after my dog because she's looking very sad in her pen downstairs. So, yeah. Anyway, we're done for today. I think we've made a nice start with this place. I could absolutely live in this apartment. Maybe without the zebra print rug. But I could live in here. I really could. Now, I want to hear some storylines from you guys. I want to hear some storylines about our 3 beauties that we've got. What we're going to do tomorrow is, as I said, finish off the kitchen area. I'll do this bathroom off of camera. And I think we're going to come up and start on the entertaining space outside. What kinds of things do you see out here for these guys? Like, we need to remember they love a party and whatnot. So keep your juicy ideas coming. I'd be very much into it. I'll leave you on this shot of the apartments. There we go. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, my loves. I will be back tomorrow with the next part of this. Unsure as to what videos are going to be like this week. I think maybe Friday I might have to miss another video. But I am going to be coming back with a rather exciting video on Thursday, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to leave it there. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, my loves, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye.